G'day there, James here. In this video, I'm going to show you a really neat way that I've found of being able to detect automatically a contact's country and sometimes even state based on their phone number. So ultimately, the problem that this is solving is that if you've got a contact that enters HighLevel and they don't have a country associated with them when they come in, by default, the country that they get selected will be the one that you are set, the one that you've got set as the main agency. So for example, for us, we're based in Australia, but if we do advertising in the US or Canada or anywhere like that, all of those leads come in and it shows Australia as their country, which makes it very difficult to segment and also just a little bit annoying when it's incorrect, right? So by default. So anyway, what we've discovered, or what I found out, is a way of being able to take their phone number. So remember, I'm in Australia, so it's showing this formatting as kind of native, but if you're in US, it'll have a +1, +61 for Australia, whatever. The actual phone number that's here is saved in kind of like human readable format, but in the database, we do have access to the country code as well as the main code. So we send this off to this service called Veriphone. I'm using Zapier to hook it all together. I'll show you that in a sec. And what it returns is the country, and if it's in the US and a few other places, it'll show you the state as well. And then we simply use an automation in that returned data to be able to actually push it into the country field here, which then means a whole lot of other automations or segmentation can take place really well. So the service that I'm using for this is called Veriphone with a PH. There's also Veriphone with an F, that's completely different. But this is a free sign up and you get a certain amount of requests or queries per month for free. I've never gone over that. Maybe if you run a big agency, whatever, you're using this for something massive. But for me, it's worked really, really well and quite simply. And then I've just got a very simple automation here in HighLevel. Whenever a new contact is created, we're literally just using a webhook to send all of that data over to Zapier. And then in Zapier, I've got that hooked up here. This is the one. Just find this. So we catch that webhook, which is easy enough. And then I've got this simple step that basically just sends the details through to this Veriphone. If I move this out of the way, all it's sending there is the phone number. See, this is a US formatted phone number. Even if you're in the US, it will still have the +1 when we get the raw data from HighLevel, which is great. And then Veriphone returns that. I've got a simple step here that just sort of splits it into separate paths. If I can, I show that. Anyway, path A, I think I've got to go edit to show it, but path A is if we do get a country code back, so if Veriphone successfully identifies the phone number, just goes in and updates that contact record directly. If Veriphone for some reason does not return a country code, I just go, don't know what's going on there, maybe the phone number is misformatted or something, and so I add a tag back in. So this is just, this one here is actually starting a Veriphone failed automation that I've got sitting here in HighLevel, and that's just when the tag is added. So this is adding a tag. When that tag is added, I'm also creating an internal notification that pops up in HighLevel telling me to manually check that person. This whole workflow together means that every time a new person is added, we're getting the country code correct. And out of thousands and thousands of these that we've run, it's only a handful that ever end up failing. And literally, it's usually almost always only if someone enters a fake number or accidentally puts a number in that's wrong. If you get the actual number and it's, well, all of the countries that we've commonly tried, this whole process works really, really well. So I hope that's helpful. It is really, really good for us because we work across a few different countries. We're very international with our coaching and what we use HighLevel for. And hopefully that's able to help you too. Thanks for watching.